Hi everyone, I've got an update on my LEGO Exodus project. People have been asking to have a look at some of the sets I've constructed so far. I haven't done a lot of the big sets yet. The reason for that is I'm waiting on some new base plates. The sand coloured ones, they're hard to get until hopefully next week when LEGO are releasing them just as is, base plates for sale at a reasonable price. Though in the meantime, I have some coming on a Bricklink order that should arrive next week. So I'll be starting work on some of the bigger sets then. But before then, here's some of the stuff that I've been working on. Let's start off with the chariots. I made two chariots, one with brown horses, one with black. These are based off a design I found in a LEGO film book that had chariots from Ben-Hur. There were 4 horses across. I modified it to 2, made them look fancy and gold. So they will be used especially towards the end when the Egyptian soldiers are going through the Red Sea before it crashes down on them. Next up, we'll start for the small stuff and build up. I'm going to need a sheep because part of the Exodus story is, of course, the Passover, and you need a lamb for the Passover lamb. LEGO, however, have not made a minifigure scale LEGO sheep. You can get them in the Friends style, which is a bit cutesy and it's more of a baby lamb, or you could get it in the Duplo sets, but of course too big, so I've had to make my own. Here's this little guy. I will most likely get rid of the eyes. He looks a bit too cute to be served up for Passover dinner. So there's a little sheep. Might make a couple more of those. Staying small, I'm going to need flies and locusts for the plagues. Whoops! Drop him, of course. Break off his wing. Here we go. So this little fella here. Now, you might be thinking he's a big fly for minifigure scale. So what I'm going to do is going to shrink him down, duplicate him, fill the screen full of them. So you may not get all the detail, but here you do now. There's the fly. Alright, what should we move on to next? The burning bush. So I've built a... there goes Moses, and there goes the burning bush. Oh, you gotta love it. You can tell that this is one take because it's all falling apart on me. So I got this little diorama. I'll try and fix up a little bit. I found the bush pieces with the studs in the middle, so I was able to then take the LEGO flame pieces and the red studs with a hole in it, which are exclusive to the not exclusive actually, they mainly in the Ghostbusters set, but there's also in some LEGO movie sets for Unikitty. So then I've created a burning bush. So there, and old Moses. There we go. There's the burning bush scene. That will be pretty important. What else we got? Other important character is of course Pharaoh. So here we have Pharaoh's palace. Pharaoh up there on his throne. You might be thinking, there's a lot of empty space here. But I'm going to need that for characters like the court magicians, Moses and Aaron standing before Pharaoh, the snakes eating each other, all those kind of things. So that space is left there open deliberately. Nice Easter egg, I don't know if you can see it, but above the Pharaoh's head is R2-D2 and C-3PO in hieroglyphic form. It's a little Easter egg from the Raiders of the Lost Ark sets. So that's Pharaoh. I really like these gold palm leaves. They came in a Friends Mall set, and I think they really set off. I think gold works really well with Egypt. Alright, I do have one more small set, one that I didn't design myself, but actually got in a LEGO set, and that's the Ark of the Covenant from the Raiders of the Lost Ark set. I've kept this together ever since I got that set. I knew it would come important for something, so there it is. It's a nice little design. Alright, keeping it simple, we now have the Red Sea before it's parted. So Moses will stand here, facing towards the water, going, what am I going to do? And then the next one, sea will be parted. You can tell a lot of these sets I've been trying to work out what I can do while I'm waiting for the sand coloured plates, and of course I have a few blue ones. So, unparted Red Sea. I'm going to put all these. Next we have something I put together recently. It's an Egyptian garden, farm, what you will. Mainly made this up because one, I need somewhere for my Hebrew slaves to work, and two, I need something to get destroyed by hailstones and by locusts. So by the time this is finished, it's going to be devastated. All the green's going to be gone, a couple of scraps left. I had the base plate here with the road, and I was trying to work out how I could do the garden, and then I realised, hey, I can do it using only a third of the plate. I still get the same effect. So that's how I made use of that road piece. I've also got a couple sand colour pieces with a river piece, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, if I'm going to do anything with them. Alright, so that's that. Oh. Next we have, this is in 2 segments, and it's pretty chunky. We have the River Nile. So you can see there, it's 2 bricks tall mainly, staggered there. I've got a little crocodile in the corner there. Some reeds. I need a free hand. Some reeds here. They'll be used for when Moses is sent out into the Nile amongst the reeds. Then I'll have her up the river, the princess to collect him. And then, of course, during the plagues, this will get covered in blood. I'm in the process of buying up lots of the 1x2 transpeats, except in red, and covering it with blood. Yay! Bloodbath, literally. Alright, and that leaves me with one set. Now, this one is one that is an official set that I've modified. Oh. Have here what I'm going to be calling Pharaoh's Palace. So it's from the Pharaoh's Quest sets. Some modifications I've made, including that's a whip that I've put aside later for my slave drivers. I've removed stuff that's happening here. I've modified these so they're not functioning doors anymore, they're just one wall, so the little dials are gone here. I've created a platform up here so that these guys, who are meant to be movable figures in the set, are now statues. And I've also changed the side here. Originally this was a little secret compartment for a sarcophagus to go in. I didn't need that, so I've just added a little gazebo. And I've also ripped out all the stuff on the interior because I wasn't using it and I could use those pieces for other things. So this will be Pharaoh's Palace. Pharaoh be able to stand up here or on the steps. Now, my vision is to have a base plate in front of the palace with an Egyptian market. Another base plate off the corner here with a whole bunch of houses for the Egyptians and for the Hebrews to live in. I'm going to have a base plate with a massive pyramid, which will be used especially, well, one, to just set the scene so everyone knows it's Egypt, but also for the burial of the old Pharaoh. It's like one sentence in Exodus 1, but I wanted to throw it in there. And then off the side, I'll have a quarry where a whole bunch of Hebrews are being worked really hard as slaves. Still have some ideas, a whole bunch of other sets I need to make, like the parting of the Red Sea, like the location of the well where Moses meets his wife, all those things. But that's what I've done so far. So next week I should have an unboxing video with some new parts that will help me get started on those big projects. But also I've got a video hopefully coming soon showing you the different characters I've put together so you can see my cast of characters. Alright, that's it for today. Make sure you subscribe if you want to find out more about my LEGO video, the LEGO Exodus, find out more things as it comes to hand, and lots of other good stuff. If you have any questions about the project or would like to know some more, ask away in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. See you next time.